Hi, I'm Dreamy. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a deep shoulder stretch. So start with rolling your shoulders back 10 times. Sit straight, neck long, and then roll them forward. Breathe deeply as you do this. Just loosen up. And now put your hands on your shoulders and roll them 10 times backwards. Like I do, widely. Go as wide as you can with your elbows. And now switch to forward direction. If you don't feel comfortable sitting cross-legged, you can sit on your knees or however you find it comfortable. Now, cross your forearms in front of you, and when you do this you can also cross your legs like this if you can. If you can't, don't do it. And we're gonna hold this for 1 minute, so you don't have to cross your arms all the way, just cross them as far as you can. And this is a really good shoulder stretch. And I don't remember what it's called right now, but the goal is to to have your palms facing each other. But if you can't do that, you can just like grab onto your sleeve or your wrist or anything, just to cross them as far as possible while keeping your shoulders down, of course. And also push your arms forward as you do this, or your hands forward. I really like when I sit like this. Oh, now switch to stretch your arms in like I do it, okay? I'm not good at explaining things, but you can hold your hands together at your back or pull your elbow back with your opposite hand, like I showed before. Like I said, I like sitting like this because it's really good hip stretch, but I don't do it very often because it's not the most comfortable, as you can tell if you're doing it right now. Of course, if you can't do it, that's totally fine. In my inflexible times, I can't always do it either. Okay, now we're gonna switch to the other side, and it's just gonna be the same thing, but the other arm crossed over, and holding for 1 minute. And only go as far as you can go while feeling moderately comfortable, so you should be able to breathe comfortably and deeply. No holding breaths or no straining. As you can see, I'm quite relaxed, and that's how you should feel too. Of course, it might not be entirely relaxing if you're new to this, but it will be after. And when you've done this a few times, you're gonna get used to the feeling, and it's gonna feel more relaxing. It's like that with any stretch, really. It's always the most painful in the beginning when you're not used to it. And now clasp your hands at the back or pull the elbow back with the other hand if you can't reach. So this stretches the back of the arm, but I also feel it on the shoulder of my lower arm and also a bit on the arm. And holding poses for this long is really good for a deep release. And I think it's something that we all need, especially if you sit a lot at the computer, or just if you sit a lot and then don't move your shoulders that much. I mean, most people sit by the computer a lot, whether it's for work or at home or while on your cell phones. Okay, now get on all fours and then walk your hands forward. So you're in, it's called the puppy pose. So you're stretching your shoulders again, of course, and pushing your chest down, but don't push too hard, just like don't try to hold it up or something, and engage your core. It's important to always engage your core, even just a bit. That's why core exercises are good. They help you engage your core that little bit that is necessary when you don't really do anything. So you don't have to like sit and engage, right? But even a little bit of workout helps you reach that little bit of engagement. Just like these stretches will help. Okay, now thread the needle, so one shoulder against the ground and the other hand you can either hold against the ground or reach it up, or do like I did and reach towards your opposite thigh. So like I said, these stretches are gonna help loosen you up. Yeah, it may not be instant, but if you do it regularly, your body sort of learns. I'm not promising no pain. My shoulders are obviously still in pain when I do new things. That's just how it is. 10 minutes isn't gonna fix something that is caused by hours of doing the wrong thing. Now switch side, and here you can see better how I reach towards my opposite thigh. Okay, yeah, so 10 minutes won't undo everything, but when done regularly, it will at least teach your body some change. It will soften things up, and it would even help you if you work out and do like sit-up, or push-ups and stuff. Then shoulder and arm flexibility actually helps. It helps in other body parts too, but yeah. Okay, before I ramble on, get on your belly and reach one arm 90 degrees to the side, either straight or bent 90 degrees, and just lean back or like roll to the side as far as you can. And this was the stretch that hurt the most for me, because I tend to not do it as much as I do some other stretches. but I know that if I do it more often, it will hurt less. And also, if it hurts a lot, like in a good pain, not bad pain, of course, if it hurts a lot, then it could also mean that it's a stretch you really need. So, like with the hips, when I started doing hip stretches, it really hurt with splits or anything. But okay, switch side. Yeah, but when I kept doing it, it got comfortable instead. And that's just how it is. Like, the body learns the new comfortable. Right now, if you have bad habits, it's good if you don't, of course, but I think we all do to some degree. I mean, there's no human that can have no bad habits, right? So, what was I saying? If you have bad habits, then the body is used to. It may not feel great, but it doesn't realize because it's used to it. It's used to not feeling good. Like when you're eating a lot of refined foods, you're used to the bad feelings, and you only notice it when you do something better, like when you start eating healthy, then you notice the difference. And especially if you go back to eating less healthy things. Okay, now just shake out your arms, either like I do or any other way. I'm sorry if you hear noises in the background. And roll your head around. Just roll it to one side and then switch to the other. Okay, I had lots more to say, I guess, but we're gonna stop here. The rambling and stretching, no more time. So, I hope you come back for more. Goodbye.